Orfit wrist and thumb orthosis from classic 2 mm. The Orfit pre-cut wrist and thumb orthosis is made of Orfit Classic in 2 mm thickness. The pre-cut is placed in the hot water bath to activate the thermoplastic material. The water temperature must be between 60 and 65 degrees Celsius, 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, to activate the thermoplastic. Position the patient's hand with the forearm supported on the table in a neutral position. The thumb and fingers remain in a relaxed position. Orfit Classic becomes transparent when fully activated. Remove the pre-cut orthosis from the water bath with 2 hands and dry briefly on a towel to remove excess hot water. Place the pre-cut over the patient's forearm, aligning the correct volar and dorsal surfaces. Place the tab cutout in the first web space. Stretch the material so that it conforms around to the ulnar side of the hand and forearm. Pinch the thermoplastic sides together at the level of the MCP joints. Pull the thermoplastic material towards the elbow and pinch the sides together at the proximal edge. Pull the pre-cut tab through the first web space and attach it on the volar part of the thenar eminence, aligning the thumb in slight abduction and opposition. Make sure the patient can easily pinch with the thumb and index finger. When cooled and hardened, the material can be pulled apart along the ulnar border and removed from the patient for trimming. Trim away the pinched areas, rounding all corners and leaving a nice smooth edge. Make sure the thermoplastic material does not overlap over the patient's forearm, as this will cause pinching of the skin. Briefly heat the proximal edge of the orthosis and slightly flare away this edge with the fingers. Apply Velcro loop straps directly to the thermoplastic material. Heat each spot with a heat gun briefly. Orfit Classic does not have a coating, and therefore attaching Velcro loop directly to the thermoplastic material is quite simple. Make sure not to overheat the material, as it will lose its shape. Apply adhesive-backed Velcro hook on the opposite side of the orthosis. Make sure this hook stays in place by dry heating this adhesive and also by dry heating the thermoplastic material. Briefly dip the thumb tip into the hot water to soften it. This can be then rolled back and pinched for a neat edge. Place the orthosis back on the patient to check the fit. Trim the straps. The completed orthosis should allow full flexion and extension of the fingers. The thumb should be positioned in a comfortable and functional position and allow the patient to easily hold a pen for writing.